Hi Boss Beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a great week. I am excited about this video that I'm doing today. I got the idea from the sister of one of my friends. We hung out for my friend's birthday and her sister said, "Oh, I like your Instagram, but you know, I don't like to spend a lot of money on my makeup products. What cheap makeup would you recommend?" So I got the idea to do a my faves at the drugstore makeup video for you. This is an honest review. I'm not paid for this. I bought all of this with my own coins. So let's start with top down. So what is my favorite brow products at the drugstore? Include the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I showed that to you guys before. You can get it at Ulta. I think NYX is also sold at Target, Walmart. It retails for $9.99 and I used that one all up. I used two of them actually. I really liked it. And then now I'm giving the L'Oreal Brow Stylus Definer a try. I like both of them. I think both of them have okay colors. The L'Oreal trends dark, I will say, but they're both a knockoff for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I think this one may be $8.99, $9.99, something like that. You see, you have this twist up side here. And it also twists down. Love that it can twist down. And then the spoolie, this is a really good stiff spoolie to get those hairs up. I really like this. I am using the shade, let me see if I can find it very quickly. Brunette. The darkest shade is like black, so don't get that one. Get this if you're like dark like me, like this. So this is the brow pencil, Shannon, that I would recommend for you from the drugstore. In terms of eyeshadow, my favorite eyeshadows from the drugstore are the L'Oreal Infallibles. These are some of my favorite eyeshadows, period, in life, on life. The first one I ever bought was this blue because I wanted a dupe for an Urban Decay eyeshadow, and this is great. My favorite shade is Amber Rush. Here, it is so beautiful. And then my next favorite shade is Gilded Envy. And it's this green color. It's so beautiful, you guys. I really recommend these. I think they retail for about $8.99 each at the drugstore. A little on, they last all day. They are 24-hour infallible. I agree, they last all day, and I do approve them for work. So I would recommend that for the eyeshadow. For the mascara, I'm going with L'Oreal Carbon Black. Anyone I'm gonna use Carbon Black, but the L'Oreal Voluminous. My favorite is the Butterfly. It has a winged out brush that catches the ends here. It goes up, so when you put the mascara on, it automatically gives you flirty lashes. I love it, but I've tried all of them. I like all of them, some more than others. I highly recommend the L'Oreal Voluminous in the shade Carbon Black. Whichever one you get, you will love it. In terms of, let's see, what else do I have here? For concealer under the eye, I believe the best concealer at the drugstore for under eye is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. Is so good. It is brightening. It stays. It says Super Stay, and that's true. It comes with a doe foot applicator like this. I dot it at the perimeter of where my dark circles are, and then I just blend upwards, and I love this. So this is, if you're looking for a concealer from the drugstore, this is what I recommend. My favorite foundation from the drugstore is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1, not a surprise. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I'm in the shade Chestnut. It's not a perfect shade. I'm just gonna let you know. It's not a perfect, it photographs perfectly, but in person it's not that dead on. But what I will say is dead on is what I'm wearing today, which I don't recommend for work, unfortunately, is the Black Opal True Color. That is what is Black Opal's bread and butter. They have someone that knows something about brown skin, the undertone, and gives it to us. The colors are spot on. If you have problems, and for my dark skinned sisters, if you have problems finding a foundation that matches you, buy a Black Opal that matches you, and then use that to go to other brands and try to find something that matches. But this is my favorite match in color. This is my favorite formula, the Milani. For my brows, let's go back. What I set my brows with every day is the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Transparent Mascara. So I use this every day. I have no other brow setter. This is it. This is great for those of us with full brows. You know, I have lots of hair already, so it doesn't get everywhere. But if you have a thinner brow, this brush may be a little too big for you because it is a mascara wand. But for me, you see, it's fine because I'm like hairy monster over here. Oh, another foundation that I recommend is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. I think this is the best everyday mascara at the drugstore. This is too dark for me. You can see in the bottle. But this right here is the best everyday foundation sold at the drugstore. I don't like it does not come with a pump, but it doesn't. L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. I highly recommend it. It blends, it doesn't leave all these streaks. It goes into your skin nicely. Wonderful finish, but no pump. It does transfer and it does oxidize. So where you get oily, it's gonna turn orange. I'm just letting you know. So what I set my face with, my favorite powders from the drugstore, are the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. You see a theme? I don't care what foundation I'm wearing, I will put this powder on top. It's so naked and it's so smooth and it goes right into the skin. You cannot, it doesn't make you look powdery, and you can wear this on its own and it'll give you a little coverage too if you don't want to wear foundation. I like this powder. If you get shiny, if you need to set your liquid foundation, your creams, I recommend this from the drugstore. A second option, if you want a loose powder, I can only recommend this dark shade though, I'm gonna tell you, is the Covergirl Professional Loose Powder and Translucent Honey. Y'all, I was just at the drugstore one day, you know, being the product junkie I can be at times, and I discovered this. I think it's only $5.99. I brought it home. I'm gonna tell you, it smells just like Noxzema. But this is it for us, dark, and it comes in 3 shades. Very, very fair. They have a translucent, and then they have this translucent honey, which is dark for those of us with natural tan, I'll say. It comes with this great puff. The puff is great to use with it. What I do is I roll it on my skin like this, where I'll need to set that makeup really well. As you can see, I'm applying it right here. It's translucent to me. It's undetectable. And it has little bitty golden flecks. It won't pick up on camera. Won't pick up on camera. This is what I set my makeup with today. It gives a great finish. Again, it does smell like Noxzema though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but it does. But using it sparingly, just like any loose powder, I would recommend this as a loose powder if you didn't want a compact like this. So in terms of a contour, Y'all, I don't know what life was like before I found this product. I use this every day that I do a little contour every day. This is the only contour powder I use. It's the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. They have different shades for lighter and darker skin. Of course, I got the one for medium to dark, and it looks like this. Cardboard packaging. Here it comes with 3 shades. You get your contour powder, you get a sculpting powder, and then you get a highlight. They give you the application guide right here. If you don't know what you're doing, don't worry, they give you the instructions right here. But I use this contour. You could see the big dent. I'm not lying. You could tell I use this stuff. The highlighter is a great highlighter. It's subtle. It does not scream, highlight, highlight, highlight. No, but it does what you want it to do. It gives you that glow on the high points to say you can have a contour. This is a great setting powder and a highlight all in one for $7.99. This is great. If I wanted to contour like Naomi Campbell, I would use the Iman Stick Foundation. I use the shade Earth 7. So if you're looking for a cream contour, I use the Iman Stick Foundation. And in general, the Iman Stick Foundations are a great foundation. They're just a bit too dry for my dry skin. But if you have a different type of skin type, I recommend it. But I would draw on here my favorite. Check this out. Okay, let's go into highlighters. So first I can say this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip is a dupe for the Bobbi Brown. I use the Peachy Glow bronzer. You can use this as eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, whatever you want. And it comes in this acrylic packaging, very good packaging for the drugstore. But you see these strips, you have the peach, gold, light brown, bronze, and then a darker, cooler brown. And I use this all the time. I love this for highlighting as well. Secondly, I do recommend the Wet n Wild to Reflect Shimmer Palette. Again, they say that this is a highlighting blush, but I use this part down here that doesn't have as much shimmer. I used it today. I top my blushes off with this. It gives a beautiful peachy orange shade. That is beautiful. It's not chunky. I really, really like this, especially this little area down here. Again, up here, it's more highlighty. Down here, it's more blush, like that. And lastly, I like the NYX Strobe of Genius palette. So these are for like when you want your highlight to be on fleek. For not playing with these. These are finely milled. I really do like them. You get a lot of product. I think this is $9.99. Favorite shades are the more plummy shades in here. They give like a rose gold type of look. But this one in the middle, this up here, here, and here. These are supposedly knockoffs for the Hourglass powders. I don't know about all of that, but this is my favorite shade here. It is not glittery, but it's definitely high wattage. So I do like it. For my lips, my favorite lip balms or lip products. For lip balm, the Skin FX Lip Repair Balm, and then the EOS moisturizing balm. I like these and I like the shape. They're really cute. In terms of lip gloss, my favorite nude gloss of any, not just at the drugstore, but any of all time, is by Maybelline, and it's the Caramel Infused Color Elixir. This is the number 65. It is just this shade. It looks so beautiful, especially on dark skin. I think this is a beautiful nude for really anyone. I really like it. Highly recommend. Lipsticks, I would go with Maybelline and L'Oreal at the drugstore. My favorite shade from Maybelline is 410 Blissful Berry. And I like it so much, I didn't even know I had one and went and bought another. Like, that is just my shade. I like berry shades. And then L'Oreal, I think they have just the best packaging at the drugstore. The packaging just really catches your eye. It's really sturdy. And these are some of the L'Oreal lipsticks that I have. You all see me wear Leah's Nude all the time. Love Leah's Nude. And then this Blazing Lava, Sunwash, and Tropical Coral. I like all of these shades as well. And then let me see, blushes. I will say again, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. You know I'm not lying because I've already hit pan on this. This is my favorite everyday, just nothing type of blush. And then I like the NYX blush, and I love this. The packaging just broke. Oh, that's the thing with drugstore. You gotta watch out for the packaging. But this NYX blush in terracotta, I'll see if I can depan this. It is a knockoff for NARS's Taj Mahal. I'll just say that. It's very beautiful blush for everyone, but especially if you have brown skin. Lastly, I'm gonna talk about some brushes. I do recommend the Eco Tools. They come with these wooden handles. These are sturdy brushes. They sell them at Ulta and at Target. These are my favorite brushes for concealer. This is my flat concealer brush. I use it every day for my concealer. When I want to buff out the edges, I use this other Eco Tools brush. And then I use this stippling kabuki brush. I really like this. Secondly, of course, I cannot go without saying I recommend the Real Techniques brushes. Also sold at Ulta, and they sell them at Walmart as well. So I use these. My favorite is the Expert Face Brush, and then their powder brush, the setting brush, and the shader brush. These are my favorite Real Techniques brushes. Lastly, y'all know I have a thing for Sonia Kashuk brushes. I think she makes some of the best brushes at the drugstore. She has a more expensive label, and then the cheaper label. More expensive is black, cheaper is white. But I like them both actually. And these are just some that I highly recommend. This fan brush. The blush brush I find is my favorite blush brush of all time. I love the ergonomic handles. It basically tells you where you can hold the brush, closer or further apart, further away. My favorite blending brushes. I use these like every day. I really enjoy it. If you want to do that inner corner highlight, I recommend her pencil brush, the number 31, and it just puts product perfectly where you need it. So these are my favorites at the drugstore. I think everything here is under 10, maybe under $15. Nothing here is over $15. So I hope this was helpful for those of you starting out in makeup, and those of you who just want cheaper alternatives. Let me know what your favorites are from the drugstore. If you like this video, please like it, leave comments, and please subscribe to my channel. Share it with someone else. Until next time, have a great week, Boss Beauties. Bye.